Hey guys, Avery here, and today I am doing fan art of the Schyler sisters from Hamilton, and I'm in love with it. If you haven't been to any of my Instagram streams, you wouldn't know, but I am obsessed with Hamilton. It's just so amazing. It combines two of my favorite things, which are music and history. And yes, I really do like history. It's one of my favorite core subjects in school, aside from art and choir. So it just mixes this one thing just mixes everything together, and I love it. But all the music belongs to the Hamilton. I don't want to get copyrighted or whatever. I don't know. But so I drew Peggy, Angelica, and Eliza. And I got these new markers a week or 2 weeks ago. And they're like skin color markers. So I wanted to test them out. So I thought I just do it on them. And they're pretty okay. They're from Michael's, and it's their home brand, Artist Loft. But they're actually pretty good for cheap-ish markers. So, but they bled a lot, which I didn't really like. And I really wanted it to look good. So the dresses have a lot of different colors, not really Peggy's, but Angelica's. I know her dress is like a peachish pink, but her dress has yellow tones and purple tones and pink tones and orange tones. So hers kind of looks like a rainbow. And I use colored pencil for the dresses, and then marker mainly for the skin, a little bit of colored pencil on the skin, and then colored pencil and marker for the hair. And then the background, I used pastels to get kind of like a soft-ish look. Now I'm working on Angelica's dress, and at first I did a really light coat of this purpley pink color, but it's more purple. And I just did that for the whole thing. And then later I did some tones in pink. And now, since I'm adding more pink colors, and now I'm adding the yellow, because I saw, on the reference I was using, the light kind of put, an orange tone, but I just kind of put that kind of, all over, because I thought it would make it more, I don't know, just dimensional or whatever, and I'm adding just more of the colors. And I did gray for the shadows for the little white parts, but then I put gel pen over it again to make it more white. And I'm blending it with a colored pencil blender that I have. And now I'm doing Eliza's dress, and hers is kind of like a tealish, so I use kind of teal colors and green, blue colors, and like actual green, and then a blue colored pencil to give it more dimension. And to give more dimension to Peggy's dress, I did like a gold colored pencil to give it kind of shiny.
To my name, an acre of land, a truth to command, a dollar for fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me. Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face. That was real. As long as I'm alive, Eliza, I swear to God you'll never feel so. I never felt so.
And now I'm doing the skin colors. So for Angelica, I'm using the second darkest color that I had and doing kind of like a base. And then I used the darkest one for shadows, and I kind of blended it with more of the second darkest. And then for Peggy, I used almost like a bunch of the colors because you'll see why. And then for Eliza, I used the second lightest, and then, no, the lightest for the base, then the second lightest for some shading.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schyler.
A toast to the groom,
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom,
to the bride,
to the bride, to the bride.
from your sister,
Angelica, Angelica,
who's always by your side, to your union.
Now for her hair, I used the darkest color because her hair is like really dark. And I just went over it with more darker tones, like some blacks that I had, like color pencils. And I have this reddish brown color that I put in her hair to give it more kind of like a dimension. Because I really wanted this piece to be really, I don't know, good, I guess. I tried harder on this piece than I have on other pieces. And I'm adding pink for her lips. And now for Peggy, you'll see why. So this is like a lighter one, but I messed up on doing the line art. So I used whiteout on her face. That was a bad idea because then I couldn't go over it with a marker. So I just kept on going over it and going over it. Now, you may be wondering why her face is white. Well, when I was going over it, I ripped a hole through her face. So I had to put a piece of paper over it and redid the line art and stuff. And so now I'm trying to make them match. And I don't think I got it exactly the same, but I think I got it kind of close. So I think it's fine. You can't really tell from really far away. And it looks better than, the white out being on it.
Then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is so glad. And I know she And her eyes are just helpless. And I realize three fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Number one, I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son.
Now for Eliza's skin, I'm doing the lightest marker that I had first, and then I did shadows. And I had to move my sketchbook because I'm doing this in my sketchbook. I do a bunch of my stuff in my sketchbook if you haven't noticed, but I had to keep moving it because I couldn't get I either got a right angle on Eliza or Peggy or whatever, and a stupid fly was flying around my page, so that's why I had to shoo it away. But I think I really like how Eliza turned out, but I like how they all turned out, and I kind of saved Peggy with that piece of paper, so.
When I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom, to the bride, sister, always by your side.
Now for Eliza's hair, I thought it was like a black, and you can kind of, if you look really closely, it's actually like a darker brown. Like, it's not as dark brown as Angelica's, but it's a dark black brown, if you get it, kind of. So I did brown first, and then I went over it in black colored pencil.
Good.
And for the background, I put water on some pastels that I have. They're like not oil pastels, but like pastels. That's weird, but I put water on them, and it could get like kind of like this cool background. So I did pink, a peachy pink around Angelica, and then a dark yellow around Peggy, and then a tealish color around Eliza.
There's a little surprise before supper, and it cannot wait.
I'll be there in just a minute. Save my plate.
Alexander,
Okay.
your son is 9 years old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away.
Daddy, look. My name is Philip. I am a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. And I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine. What? I practice French and play piano with my mother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. Okay. My daddy's trying to start America's bank. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take a break.
Hey, our kid is pretty great.
Run away with us for the summer. Let's go upstate.
Eliza, I've got so much on my plate.
And here is the finished product. I hope you like it. Bye!